Some of my patients come from far away, 5 hours away, or are elderly and are worried to come into the city.
And patients will often drive 2 to 3 hours to come see us.
We have a lot of homebound patients. We have a lot of patients that just can't come into the hospital even before coronavirus. And having this technology now is definitely going to be an advantage for our patients.
For example, today I saw a couple of patients on our video visits who were from 2 hours away and saved them a trip to come down here. And now they can just come in for a procedure in a couple of weeks.
So if you haven't had a telemedicine visit, you might be curious as to what's involved.
I think telemedicine in general can be intimidating, but we have a program where our patients are contacted ahead of time. They're walked through how to download the app if they need to do that, how to open the link on their phone.
And actually they'll test it out with you so you'll be comfortable with that technology.
And the visits themselves are actually really convenient for most patients. They can be done actually quite easily if you do have a smartphone.
The day of the visit, one of our medical assistants will contact you and they'll go through with you and ask you some routine questions like you usually would have gotten in the office. Is anything bothering you? What are your symptoms?
We ask them to move the video around. That's why it's nice to have it on their phones and we can really look at different areas.
I may ask you to show me your neck to evaluate the pressures inside your heart. I may want to look at your legs to see if you have any swelling.
We've even done some incision checks because really all you do is look at that incision up there. So you can hold the phone up and I can see it that way.
I'll certainly ask you if you have any problems. You'll answer any questions for you. I'll review your medicines. I'll review your lab results with you and then make some recommendations.
And providers are able to order tests for you at that appointment. They're able to ask you questions. You're able to ask questions. So you can really get a lot from those telemedicine visit appointments.
So it's made life a lot easier in a lot of aspects. And certainly the patients, I think, enjoy it quite a bit because they can be sitting in their living room and have their offices without having to drive into the city, find parking, come up to the offices, and then if the clinic's running behind, they have to sit and wait. It makes everything a lot easier, I think.